you guys see the Logan Paul Conor McGregor? Who wins in that fight? I think Logan Paul.
I mean, we haven't seen Conor fight in a while.
I feel like Logan Paul, at his size, when he fought Floyd too, that was years ago. He's like been training. He's in insane shape.
Man, I wish Conor wasn't doing these types of things.
Conor McGregor has responded to Logan Paul's fight offer. After Conor backed his training partner Dylan Dennis to beat Logan Paul ahead of their fight, Logan has now called out Conor McGregor, saying he's next after he'll knock out Dylan Dennis. This is what Conor had to say about the call out.
Logan said you might be next. Would you
slap the nose off. He's gonna beat Dylan, or he's gonna beat Logan.
Logan has since offered Conor a $1 million bet that he'll...
Conor McGregor is never one to shy away from sharing his opinions. And Logan Paul's latest training footage has certainly caught the attention of the outspoken Irish fighter. Known for his sharp tongue and keen eye for detail, McGregor weighed in on Paul's progress as the YouTuber-turned-boxer gears up for his next major fight. Logan's intense training sessions, highlighting his improved technique and power, have sparked widespread discussions in the combat sports world. McGregor's reaction has only fueled the buzz, with fans eagerly waiting to see if the Notorious would be impressed, critical, or even tempted to challenge the social media star himself.
Real thing over here. I think these WWE guys think this is... They are not right in the head, some of them. I mean, what's the main guy, John Cena? He's wanting around. He's 40. Yeah, he's 40 years of age. He's wanting around in a luminous orange T-shirt and a headband, talking about nobody can see him. We can see him right there. He's a big fat 40-year-old failed Mr. Olympian motherfucker. I mean, they're dweebs, those guys. This is the real shit. I've got to get in and fight a man for real, with no script, with no nothing. Come at me and see what happens. That might have been a bit ruthless of me to say, but again, it ain't trash talk, it's true talk.
Conor McGregor, he's taking shots at really not just one of you guys, all of you guys across the board. He's had a few things to say. What's your response to what McGregor's been saying?
You know, it's funny. I almost don't even want to respond. I won't say his name because it's obvious that he's trolling WWE to, you know, create a buzz for this fight he's got coming up.
To your arena.
Like I said, I don't want to spend any more time talking about that little guy from, you know, he's cute.
In December 2024, Conor McGregor announced that he had reached preliminary agreements for a boxing exhibition against Logan Paul in India. He revealed that the event would involve the Amani family, particularly Mukesh Ambani, one of the world's wealthiest individuals, as key organizers. McGregor stated, "I had agreed. I will then seek my return to the octagon." However, despite these claims, doubts persist about the fight's feasibility.
Saying for the UFC to grant Conor McGregor the right to fight Logan Paul, and Dana hates the Pauls. You know how Dana holds grudges. We know how he holds grudges. For him to be in cahoots with the Paul brothers in any facet, that blows me.
Hey guys, welcome to some breaking news, and this is pretty bonkers. This is coming from Conor McGregor. He says the rumors of a bout with Topuria are false. I am in preliminary agreements with the Ambani family to face Logan Paul in a boxing exhibition in India. I have agreed. I will then seek my return to the octagon. Now, there is no way I can't see this happening if Conor has agreed, because Conor is going to be the biggest stumbling block. There is no way Logan Paul turns down this opportunity.
Conor McGregor's an average MMA fighter and a horrible boxer. I'm going to beat the shit out of his Dylan, and then I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
McGregor remains under contract with the UFC, which generally prohibits fighters from participating in external combat sports without prior approval. While exceptions have occurred, such as McGregor's 2017 boxing match against Floyd Mayweather, any potential bout with Logan Paul would almost certainly require the UFC's involvement.
I'll talk to you about your fight with Conor McGregor.
He's the Caucasian Floyd Mayweather. You know, he's a knockoff version, but
it's a great goddamn comparison right there.
Yeah.
It may be the funniest thing I've ever.
Yeah, he's a hell of a knockoff version.
There has to be a level of respect now, after that, because after
I take my hat off to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he a dog.
The best moment for me was after that fight, when you guys hugged after the fight, and he was like,
I'm mad that they stopped it. You should have just put me down. He said, I didn't have no legs.
I mean, I want the man to have a career after me.
Yeah.
It sounded good when the fight was over.
Yeah.
You know, when I was digging off in his ass, he was like, you know.
What is the conversation about you going into the octagon? Is that a real conversation?
Anything is possible. I can go get a deal right now from the UFC. Probably $4-5 billion deal if that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Additionally, Logan Paul's recent personal commitments may affect the likelihood of this matchup. In September 2024, Paul and his fiancée, Nia Agdal, welcomed their first child. Since then, Paul has emphasized his focus on family life, stating, "I'm retired and a dad, bro," when discussing his future in combat sports.
It's gonna go crazy. Yeah, you should do something.
Are you gonna be back in time for that? No.
Brother, come on, I'm retired. I'm a dad, bro.
He's taking time off.
I'm a dad.
Pops. Yeah.
Within 4 minutes of this child being born, I felt a love, an endless, infinite love, instantaneously that I've never felt in my life. I love 2 women in my life, Nina and my mom. All of a sudden, there's a third little woman here who instantaneously has my entire soul. She's lit my being on fire. And
reports indicate that the proposed exhibition could generate massive earnings, with each fighter potentially pocketing £250 million. This figure would eclipse McGregor's previous record payday from his bout with Mayweather. The event is reportedly being planned for Mumbai's Wadai Stadium, signaling aspirations for a grand international spectacle.
They confirmed it. So Conor McGregor is due to fight Logan Paul, not to be confused with Jake Paul, in India for $250 million each. For one of my faves, the salt of the earth people. Conor McGregor and Logan Paul are featured as part of the historic Visit India tourism campaign, so it's government funded, yeah? It's a clash in Mumbai, iconic stadium. The two will be rewarded for their efforts, with McGregor.
Conor McGregor, known for competing across multiple weight classes, including featherweight and lightweight, is set to face Logan Paul, whose natural weight hovers around 200 pounds.
They're obviously going to try and get close, but I have no idea where that kind of meeting point is going to be. Conor's up at like 170 odd now, so perhaps they can kind of thoughts are, how legit is this going to be? Because Conor's not going to want to sign for something where he's going to be made to look stupid. Logan, Logan wouldn't.
Despite the significant weight disparity, McGregor has confirmed reaching a preliminary agreement for an exhibition boxing match against Paul in India, backed by the Ambani family.
On paper, this sounds fantastic, right? This is going to be a great fight. But then you think about who's fighting. Arguably 2 of the greatest marketers in martial arts history. Of course, we have McGregor, who can sell tickets with his eyes closed, and Logan Paul, who's going to use all of his soul at sometime in late 2025 or 2026. McGregor's going to start talking shit early, make personal attacks, yada yada yada. Logan's going to make it his entire personality and keep posting videos on social media to promote it, and also make some attacks at McGregor. Then they're going to have these crazy, extravagant press conferences where it gets really heated and they're arguing and they're just going back and forth at one another. And then it's going to be marketed as the biggest fight of all time. There's going to be so much anticipation built up around it. People just can't wait until that day comes. Then gets millions of dollars, and the next day we're talking about the fight being rigged once again. That's exactly how it's going to play out. We've been here like 8 times. Don't fall for it. This fight.
Logan Paul's latest training footage has certainly caught the attention of the outspoken Irish fighter. Known for his sharp tongue and keen eye for detail, McGregor weighed in on Paul's progress as the YouTuber turned boxer gears up for his next major fight. Logan's intense training sessions, highlighting his improved technique and power, have sparked widespread discussions in the combat sports world. McGregor's reaction has only fueled the buzz,